Nikki Glaser fears she will be cancelled after hosting Golden Globes 2025. Here's why. Nikki Glaser expresses concerns about cancel culture ahead of hosting the Golden Globes. Acknowledging her history with controversial jokes, Nikki Glaser is opening up about her concerns ahead of presenting at the Golden Globes Awards, admitting she has mild fears of being cancelled. Known for her unapologetic comedy on taboo topics, the comedian acknowledged her history of saying dumb things, but remains defiant, criticizing the woke brigade for targeting comedians' careers over past missteps. While she's not constantly worried, the comedian admits the pressure of navigating today's cancel culture lingers as she prepares for the big night. Glaser reveals her boyfriend's one condition for her jokes. Glaser is breaking barriers as the first woman to solo host the Golden Globes, unafraid to take on cancel culture and ready to roast her long-term boyfriend, Convy, during the ceremony. The Cincinnati-born comedian appreciates her boyfriend's support because he is very secure. She added that he remains unfazed by her candid on-stage revelations about their relationship, so long as the jokes land. Glaser admitted to Mirror US, "I am such an open book and so many of my stories involve oh, I was having sex the other night. Luckily my boyfriend is very secure and he always just tells me if it's funny, you can say anything you want. And that is great. When it's not funny, we have some discussions where it was like, you were just saying that to just say it. That's where it gets dicey." She continued, and I agree, she continued. "If it's funny enough though, anything goes. I mean, that's a really nice role to have. That's a very secure person." While hosting this year's Golden Globe, she confessed that it is a tough task to perform after Gervais, who was last year's award show host who openly roasted Hollywood A-listers. Glaser revealed that she tailors jokes to not purposely offend someone from her jokes, something she learned after performing some of her problematic acts. She told the news outlet, "I know I had to take a look at myself, and look at my material, and look at the things I maybe have said in the past that I'm ashamed of." She added, "And am like, I hope that doesn't resurface. And I'm just think, what was the intent? Was I trying to make people feel bad about who they were? Was it no? Was I trying to offend? No." Glaser has no problem with apologizing. Glaser shared with a news outlet, "So I'll apologize, and whether or not people accept my apology is on them. But if I ever did something worth canceling and someone was that hurt that I said a joke, I mean, I would inform myself about it." She asserted that she has no problem with apologizing. She said, "I really don't. I'm just a comedian. I don't claim to have anything tight. So I say a lot of dumb things sometimes, and I hope that people forgive." However, Glaser felt that it can be challenging for some comedians. The brutal comedian divulged, "I think a lot of times with cancel culture, as soon as someone apologizes and does the work on themselves and comes out and says, 'I'm horrified by what I said 10 years ago,' people go, 'Oh, you just want your career back.'" She continued, "That's why you're saying that. And it's like, can it be both? I want my career back and be horrified by how I acted. We have to have the ability to change and to learn and to grow. And so, I'm not scared of it being cancelled because I think it's stupid. And if it happens to me, I can't help it," the host of the 82nd Golden Globes added, "and I can't worry about something that could happen any second. And I'll just deal with when and if it happens, but I really don't want to be cancelled." It seems like a pretty terrible thing to happen to you. Meanwhile, 2025 nominations see Amelia Perez and The Bear leading the pack, with Glaser bringing her unfiltered humor to the spotlight.